Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to get Hundo Pokémons, some of the rarest Pokemon you can get in Pokemon Go. Uh, Hundo Pokemons are Pokemon that's basically got 100% IVs, which is great if people who are into like PvP side of the game, and just nice for some people for just trying to hunt them as well. In this video, I'll just go talk about the different ways of getting Hundos. And the first way to getting Hundos might be the hardest way to get Hundos is just getting them, trying to get them in the wild. It is possible. I was able to get a 100% IV Horn in the wild. So um, the best way, the reason why this is the hardest way to do it is just because it's the IVs you get in the wild is the most random, if you know what I mean. Like you can obviously get really good IVs, or you can just get a bit rubbish IVs. Um, this is in the wild. It's the only way you can actually get what is called a Nando IV Pokemon with it's basically a Pokemon with zero IV, 0% IV. This is probably more rare than getting a Hundos uh, because mainly just because it's a known way to get an Hundo is in the wild. Yeah, yeah. Obviously keep that in mind for the rest of the video, and because I think the Western ways I'm going to discuss, you can't get none of those basically. Um, the second way is from basically from eggs. Um, you hatching Pokemon from eggs, you always get at least a good IV Pokemon. The way you wait good IVs is if you look at your Pokemon, go to appeals, and you get like a star waiting for your team leader. So basically, you can get a 0 star. This under 0 star, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and obviously 4 star. And with hatching eggs, you always go get at least a high 2 star Pokemon, and that yeah. The third way is from actually purifying shadow Pokemon. When your purify shadow Pokemon, your IVs will get boosted by 10%. This is something I've done myself to get a Hundo Pokemon because I actually got a Hundo purified Snorlax. You can get 100% IV shadow Pokemon, but yeah, it's a way where you can get obviously if you haven't got many hundos, if you want to get hundos, purifying Pokemon is a way to do it, but I would not recommend doing this just because shadow Pokemon tend to be a little bit stronger than Pokemon with good type of so I will always to get hunters. This is the probably the worst way to get hunters basically. Apart from obviously trying to get them in the wild, luckily. Uh, the fourth way is probably the best way to get hunters Pokemon. Is that by doing field research. Um, if you, this is probably the best way to hunt a certain Pokemon if you know that Pokemon is in the field research reward pool, if you know what I mean. Uh, I was able to get a couple of handles this way, including my most recent one, they hit Hitmon top, and probably my best one I've got so far, 100% IV High Dragon. Yes, just saying I didn't get on community today to get the move. This is also probably get best way to get a signing hundo of them, which is known by the community by Hunt Sundo. Sorry, I've lost train of thought now. Yeah, the fifth way to get a hundo is by doing raids. It's a good way to obviously get to um, target certain Pokemon that are in raids. Um, Unfortunately, while I was writing this script, Pokemon Go decided to nerf raids by the remote raids, so it's made it a little bit harder to do. But again, it's a good way to get hunters. To be fair, this is probably the best way to get legendary Pokemon Sundos, because you always get like good IVs on them, and with legendary Pokemon, they get a boosted shiny odd, pretty what every 1 in 20. Um, this will also get good way to get if you do like mega ways when you try to catch Pokemon afterwards, you those get boosted shiny odds as well. So again, great way to try to get Sundos if you want to obviously get Sundos basically. Uh, the one Pokemon I got 100 for by doing raids is a Hundo Wigglytuff, which not a particularly great Pokemon to get Hundo in like the PvP sort of sense, but I'm happy just to get Hundo. Lastly, the best way to get a good way to try to get Hundos is by trading with a friend. Um, when you trade Pokemon, the IVs can change Uh, rapidly, is that the word? The IVs can change a lot, basically. But I think the way it works, the better friend level you are with friends, the better IVs you could get. I could be wrong. One, obviously, comment below if you know how that works. Um, One thing I must warn you about though, if you trade a handle that you already got and try to give that to a friend, it could it will not be a hundo when it gets traded. So obviously be careful about that. That it's yeah, it's bad. And that is the sixth phase you can get hundos in Pokemon Go. If you obviously made it this far, I'd like to just saying obviously thank you to watching. If you could obviously give this video comments, likes, and all that jazz, it does help me out. I'm, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers at the moment. I'm I'm able to get about what 140 in the month. So hopefully by the end of the year I could get 1,000 subscribers. If you're interested in what hunters I actually got, I have posted a video, um, with a short with all my hunters. So obviously I'll what I'll do I'll try to get it so it's the video that appears somewhere. And like I say, if you're all interested in looking up what hunters I've got, go check there. Comment below. Do you have hundos? I'll see you on next one.